What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Aydian here. Start of a new week. It's a good week. I don't know if it's a good week, but I hope it's gonna be a good week. It was a good week until this right here is a sign that says my battery is low. Why does this always happen? Alright, so I got a new battery, also put a sweatshirt on, just whined on my Instagram story about how when I put sweatshirts on they mess up my hair. It's okay, I'm gonna get a haircut on Wednesday. Coming for you, Travis. Okay, so I want to take just a few minutes here and talk to you. So what I'm doing is actually something that is going to be happening this week, and that is the Skid Row Carnival of Love. So Just Maldoni started this Carnival of Love, I believe it was in 2014 was the first one ever, and they service anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 homeless people who live on Skid Row. If you're unfamiliar with Skid Row, it's a stretch of road in LA that homeless people live on, and it's a really, the problem is that a lot of homeless people who end up on Skid Row never get to leave Skid Row. It's literally, some people are born and die on Skid Row, and so the homeless population there is in desperate need of reform. And so we want to bring happiness and love to the homeless, because everyone deserves a day, everyone deserves happiness, but I mean, you know, if we could provide a few hours, one day of this awesome carnival. It's literally a carnival. It's got free food and free clothes, and it's got it's got dentists and people to do your haircut and places to shower and clothes to give to the homeless people, and just all this amazing resource for these homeless people. And as Justin says, you know, for these 4 hours, for this carnival, you won't be able to tell who's homeless and who's not, and that's just really awesome. And so when I heard about this, I knew I had to jump in and do my best to get the LGBTQ plus community there. So I reached out, and they didn't have any type of LGBT anything. And it was more, you know, I mean, if you're not part of the LGBT, it's not really the first thing on your list. It's not supposed to be all LGBT. It's really about being homeless. But what I did was I put together a pitch, and I sent it to Justin and everyone at the Wayfair Foundation, and the pitch was just kind of reiterating what we already know. So in 2012, there was a study done. 1 in 10 people are LGBTQ+. I think now, I mean, that was over 5 years ago, you know, 6 years ago. I think now we could probably say it's more like 1.5 to 2 out of every 10 people are LGBT, if not more, to be honest. But putting that aside, so even if we have 1 for every 10 people is LGBT, 40% of LGBT people have experienced homelessness at some point in their life. That means if you're gonna have 4,000 to 6,000 homeless people, you're getting anywhere from 400 to 1,000 people who are LGBTQA+, okay? And they may be homeless living on Skid Row because they're LGBT. So I just proposed this to host a space on behalf of Point of Pride, my nonprofit, and host a space that is just a safe space. We're gonna have binders, we're gonna have breast forms, we're trying to get gaps and bras as well. We're gonna just be there and have a cool chill area, a 10 by 10 tent that is just gonna be, you know, a place to come and talk about being LGBT and to just have a safe space. Because again, if you're LGBT, this is a big part of your life that's not being highlighted at all during this carnival. And not to say that being LGBT is your entire life, but it is a big portion of your life, no matter who you are, homeless or not. And so I pitched this idea, I really stuck with it and really tried to get it going, and they took it. So I'm really stoked about it. I'm very excited. Everything is coming out of my pocket and my nonprofit's pocket. This is not any type of, nobody's getting paid for this. This is literally just, I saw a need and I wanted to address it, and Justin and everyone at the Wayfair Foundation also saw this need and were enlightened and wanted to definitely have me on board. So I'm so stoked to be there. I'm going myself, my friend DJ, who y'all have probably seen in these videos in the past. Then we're also working with someone on our board. If you don't know who she is, her name is Layla Ireland. Military, part of the Sparta trans-military. She reached out to some trans-military people, so we're gonna have them come. We've got Akira, who is a trans woman of color who serves in the military. She's coming to volunteer, and then we also have, because it's not just a transgender tent, it's LGBT, okay? We're working with the LA LGBT Center, and they're gonna have a separate little area that's gonna be all about sex education and PrEP. And then also, I asked my good friend Stephanie Frosch to come along to represent kind of the other parts of the acronym, being that myself, DJ, and Akira are all trans. It would be nice to have part of the LGB there too. Stephanie's a lesbian, so she'll come down. So I'm just really excited about this. I've been looking for donations, whether it's money donations for reimbursements of items that we purchase at pointofpride.org/donate, or I'm also really in need of big pillows and beanbag chairs, or anything that you're gonna sit on the ground with. So this is a big parking lot, a big area, gonna have a 10 by 10 tent. I bought a bunch of decorations, gonna decorate it all queered up. We're gonna have a table there, like I said, with Point of Pride information and just other information. I bought like stickers and fun things because it's supposed to be a carnival, but I'm really looking for beanbag chairs, things to sit down on. So I've got some people donating blankets and some pillows, looking for like a big area rug. What I need to do is I need to make this 10 by 10 space look inviting to just come in and chill. Like, that's all this is about. It's just a fun time. This isn't supposed to be anything dramatic or anything heavy, but we are here as a resource for the LGBT community that is part of Skid Row. And we want to connect other LGBT people who maybe didn't know that they have people living right next to them that they can relate to on this topic. And I'm just really excited about it. I've been really nervous about it. I want it to go well so that we can keep going back each year and getting bigger and bigger and providing more and more and more. So if you think that you can help, if you live in the LA area, I'm looking to have donations dropped off at 9 a.m. on Saturday, which is January 27th at 9 a.m. and then picked up between 5 and 6 p.m. in LA. It's not at Skid Row, but it's gonna be around the Skid Row area. So if you're familiar with the area and you live close by and you have a beanbag chair or something that we can make sitting on the ground more comfortable, please DM me on my Instagram, Alliance Fear. Please, I am looking for these things. I'm in big need. If you don't have the resource or you don't live in LA but you want to help us, if you can make a small donation at pointofpride.org/donate, that would be super dope, because if we get maybe $100 or $200, maybe I could just go out and buy some bean bags and then we can give them to the homeless, because we're not going to need them any further. So maybe we could just give them away to the homeless people who come by. But this Skid Row Carnival of Love, go check them out on Instagram. I mean, you can't not watch these videos and hear these people's stories and just like feel so connected to them. I mean, yeah, they're homeless, but they're still people, like, you know, and too many times we see homeless people and we just ignore them and we don't give them the credit that they deserve as human beings. And so yeah, there's over 2,000 volunteers. It's just gonna be a really awesome time. Some people are literally volunteering there just to give out hugs. Like, that's literally their whole thing, is to give out hugs or walk people from one place to another, or just be someone to talk to. So I'm just super stoked about it, super excited. Again, if you could check out everything and let people know that you're excited to have the LGBT tent there, just like drop comments on their stuff, like flood their feeds, let them know that this is a big deal and that we need to keep coming back and making it more and more. Again, this isn't all about LGBT. This is about homeless and the issue we have and how we view the homeless, and we need to change that aspect. But again, 40% of LGBT people have experienced homeless or are currently homeless because of their LGBT status. And so that is a big thing, you know? So I definitely think it needs to be addressed. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me as best I can. We're not really supposed to have photos or any imagery there, because we're supposed to be present with these people. It's not about going so that you can get a selfie with a bunch of homeless people to see how good of a person you are. That's not what it's about. So I'm probably not gonna have much footage there, but I'm just very excited about it. I'm definitely gonna make a video pre and post to let you know how it went, how it's going. I'm just super stoked. It's really tight. I get into LA at 10:30 the night before the event, and we have to be there at 9 to set up and be ready by 10. So it's gonna be a little crazy, and then I leave that night. So I'm literally there from 10:30 at night to like 10:30 the next night, 24 hours. It's gonna be crazy, but I'm super excited about it. Again, if you can help out, I'd really appreciate it. If you can't, just go to follow them on Instagram, tell them how excited you are to have an LGBT tent there, and if you can make a donation, please do it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back probably tomorrow. I'm trying to make videos all the time. I know last week I was kind of delayed. Had a little emotional issues that I was working through that we'll talk about later on this week. All right, y'all, catch you in the next episode.
Peace.